Well, let's make a start to stream. I've given up on getting the bot to work, it just doesn't want to do what I ask. It's not fun trying to get things automated. Regardless, we can still play the game, and good to see you, Fuke. And possibly slightly less good to hear that you've been pressure washing your hands. I mean, I know keeping yourself clean is important in this day and age, but I mean, it might be a bit much pressure washing yourself. Anyway, here we go. Let's make a start. I'll need to move my webcam possibly. Where was I can put myself down here. Shrink myself just a little as well. I think I could hide up here. Up here could work. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Well, let's make a start. As you can see, it has Twitch integration. I'm going to make sure it definitely does work. We can make a chatbot. Don't know if we want the chatbot or not. Maybe. Maybe we do. The chat down here as well. There we go. Assuming chatbot, would that just be stream elements? Do I need to say this? Okay, make sure. You know what, I'll figure that out some other time. Let's just have a go. Let's just have a go. Ah, and hello teams. Apparently I need controller, give me a second. Here we go. Well, you need to pick what weapon you want. Do you want sword? Do you want bow? Do you want a hammer? Just type it into chat, it should work. There are various other weapons I could get, but I've not got any of them unlocked just yet. While you do that, I'm just gonna bounce my blue ball around. Ah, thank you for a follow. Very much appreciated. East Espresso. Good to see you. Don't believe I've seen you in chat before, so feel free to say hi or bully me or whatever you fancy. I've been given a bow. A bow should work. Now, I've played very little of this game before, because it does require you to use Twitch integration. The best I've done is stream it to some friends on Discord and get them to bully me. But that's not an amazing way to do it, imagine. It doesn't really get you the whole experience. Can I not shoot that guy from anywhere but down there? Apparently not. Now, I'm not sure what jump you're going to give me. I know which one's likely going to happen. Can't say I'm looking forward to seeing what you give me. There are just two of you voting on it though, so if we get more people coming along, I guess I can be more efficiently bullied by all of you. Now, I have gotten to the first boss of this game once, when doing this with my friends and such. I can't remember anything about it though, and I've been given pogo jumps. If I hold jump, I stop bouncing. But otherwise, I have to bounce. Getting this flying thing with a pogo jump's horrible. How could you do this to me? Got one of them. Come on. Okay, got another. Another. I'm really worried about what you're about to do. What are you bullying me with next? It is faster attacking. I think that likely means... There we go, I've set up my controller macro. There we go, we can attack as fast as possible now. Perfect. Yeah, I've still got the stuff from Noita on. Let me go disable that quickly, I'll be just a second. We shouldn't be able to spawn in bombs, that's for a different game. I'm awfully good at managing my streams, haven't I? I'm always forgetting to turn on or off various things. Okay, there we go, that's the Noita options now off, so you won't be getting yourself confused. Also, my mouse cursor moves, it's not on the screen, there we are. Yeah, I will refund your points if I can. Let's see. Quests queue. Bomb, the most recent one. There you go. Have your points back, my good man. Mouse cursor again. And we've got some lovely Titanic while we go into this next room. Where Fuke is the room captain. I'll wait here for a second so you can read it. You can say heart, I'm assuming to heal me. Gold to help me. Enemy to spawn an enemy. Bomb, I'd imagine drops a bomb. Don't know what empty would do. Or random. And the husky enemies. Okay. Very large enemies. Oh, and you've given me something. What is it? Oh god, it's an enemy. Okay, I should have expected that, I'll be honest. It is you, Fuke. But let's be on our way. A new weapon upgrade, if you're being kind. And I see there's been another redemption for something. It's a hydrate. Okay, I shall take a drink after this. Just gonna quickly finish the room. I'm not quite ballsy enough to get away with doing it mid-room, I don't think. Come on, just need to kill one more enemy, there we go. Yeah, I'll take a quick drink before I go to the next room. There we go. I'll get something else. Even faster attacking. You know what, I don't even want to open that, it's not going to be something that I have to go. And it was an enemy. I'm annoyed I couldn't avoid it, but oh well. Faster attacking is really doing a good job though. Just look at this, I've got essentially a minigun. I mean, this is much better than I thought it would be going. Nice amount of space to be running around as well. Just got a crit apparently, I wasn't even aware I was able to do that. I'll get some help from you, thank you very much, he's dispersal. I have a feeling the other two are trying to kill me right now. I mean, we get to kill enemies and then they get turned into confetti. You've actually given me something nice, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I've not been getting treated very well. I'm really hoping that's more coins. I'm trying not to look at the chat too much, I do need to though, so I can actually respond to people. I want to keep myself being surprised by things. I don't know what I should be doing. Now, I can't remember what was in that box. I definitely did open it. I wasn't paying attention though. I am sorry. The rooms are average. Perfect. And we've got another one of these. It's an enemy. Oh, which drops me a heart. Lovely, I didn't need that at all. We have come across a shop. Not quite enough to buy a slot of some kind. But yeah, you need to, I think, vote on lucky or pure. I'm not entirely sure. You could vote on slot, I don't know how all of this works. This might not even be voting, this might be just I'm able to buy stuff. Oh no, it says one vote's coming. So you are able to vote to make me take stuff. I don't know if I get the thing for free, if it just gets automatically bought and then I have to take it. Who knows? But that timer's about up. And I was made to buy it. But I get a lucky heart, whatever that means. I've got lightning. Is that just lava? Yeah. I'd imagine you need to like make a floor or something then. But where's the floor? I'm confused. I just need to wait on people to build a bridge, because that is one of the options over there. Let's put numbers 0 through 10. Then I can hopefully cross. Oh, there's some more stuff. I can see a bridge now. It is appearing. Where is it appearing? And why do I not have a bridge? I can't make that jump. I can't. What is the game wanting from me? I just chuck myself into the lava? No, that was a bad idea. What if I do that? Ah, I can reset the vote. Alright. Alright, that works. Just need to vote again for me. Build me a bridge. If I make that jump, I don't know if I could, you know. I mean, James is building me some nice bridges. I mean, do I have to attempt this jump? There isn't anything. Well, that didn't work. Pogo jumps hard to time. Reset it again, I might just die to this room. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Ah! We've got part of a bridge. Look at that, it's the most successful we've been so far. It was the first piece of the bridge being built before, just way too high up so I couldn't use it. Is that what happened? Is that how things went wrong? I've got even faster attacking. Oh, I've been healed. Lovely. Husky enemies. Icy floors. You've given me money. Well, let's go. These are indeed icy floors, and I can just zap enemies with lightning. Yeah, I got a fancy heart for that. I've got no idea what that does. It looks cool, so it must be powerful. I managed to hit one of them, two of them, perfect. Am I right in remembering? Yes, you can destroy that. You wanna jump in the portal? I mean, I don't have to ask, do I? What happens? Oh, it's a warp zone. Get to warp. You get to either spin or slow it. I mean, let's see. Got one spin. Hopefully this does stop at some point. But yeah, you get to spin it or slow it. If you slow it, it will actually pick one of the numbers eventually. If you keep spinning it, nothing's ever going to happen, but I think it only lets you do like one spin per person, perhaps? Hard to say. Regardless though, it's about to stop at question rooms. Where am I? I am room 15B, and I have to fight a boss. So let's do my best with Pogo Jump. Honestly, this boss didn't seem that bad. I may have been made quite powerful. Well, that went well, didn't it? I just jumped into pit. I spoke too soon. I hate Pogo Jump. Trust me to somehow ruin it for myself. Okay, come on, I need to be able to beat this room. I don't like icy floors, I don't like pogo jump. Please change it for me. When you get a chance, I need to be able to do something different. Oh, I hate these flying enemies too. There we go. I'm surviving. I most certainly am surviving. That lightning strikes enemies like who are next to each other as well. That lightning is pretty nice. High jump. Lovely, I can actually do jumping now. Rooms are now pitted. Okay. Oh, and I get a heart. Take that. You have husky enemies again. What other cool powers? What does this mean? I'm tempted to give it a Google. Give me just a minute. What on earth does that mean? What is that? Choicechamber.sub, I think it said. Dash sub? .com/sub. Got it. What does this do? Oh, okay. That's for other people to use. But I'm confused. You need to subscribe to one particular person's Twitch channel. So that doesn't seem too worthwhile. But if anyone wants to, I'm not going to stop you. Let's be on our way, see what we can do with our now much better jump. And our still frankly ridiculous bow. A lot of money just falling into the pit, which is a bit of a shame. That guy hit me. That was a little bit unlucky. But I have got myself a rather painful heart, apparently. That's something I wanted to pick up. I don't know. I mean, I think so. I don't know a lot about this game. I don't know if it's apparent or not. I just thought this might be a fun time to have people mess with me. Made our way through. Even got some extra health. Yeah, lava death is just how it goes, like you can see there. Platforming is hardly something I'm good at, especially when I need to be somewhat precise with it. You're going to be giving me tiny rooms. Rooms go down. No dashing. What's that mean? Was I able to dash before? Oh well, great. This room definitely does go down. The enemies are most certainly invisible. What the hell was that? Go away, enemies. I don't know who's where and what's going on. What's happening? I don't like it. I've got Midas. Everything's invisible though. What am I trying to do? I've died again. Oh Christ. Oh, we just fall in the pit. I just need to attack. Okay, we've managed to do that. Thankfully, the enemies seem to have reappeared. I'm not in the best of spots though immediately. I've just got myself another heart though, which will hopefully help out. East Espresso, do you know much about this game by the way? Because if so, I do apologise, I know absolutely nothing. Beyond, I get to jump around and fire my bow. Anyway, you get westward winds, sometimes you need that push forwards. Alright. Oh, and we get hearts. Don't want to be kind to me? Give me a heart slot. I'd quite enjoy that, I think. Yeah, let's just wait. It's got quite a long timer and I don't think I can change it. Have a quick drink while I wait. Press X, got it. There we go. Oh, and that does actually skip the votes. Or just get rid of the timer. Now Cheems, you're in charge apparently. We also have a gizmo. Lovely. What on earth does a gizmo do? I'm hoping it's useful. It seems to be shooting stuff, I'm assuming at the enemies. I just walked off into a pit. Lovely. I won't have anyone say I'm not a pro gamer. Because I clearly am. It's the wind. It's the wind that got me. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, I figured it out. Well, let's go again then. Got a race, I don't know what a race would do. I'm a bit worried about doing that, I don't know if it would end well. Yeah, let's go. What weapon are you going to give me this time? Since I do starter one, I will do the first few rooms with this bow. Curious to see what you'll end up giving me. And you get to give me a jump again. Jumping, as you are well aware at this point, is a forte of mine. I am a professional when it comes to jumping. Anyway, let's get this weapon. What have you given me? Ah, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Serena Yvonne. I might just call you Serena, I'll be honest. It's a longer name. But yeah, I've got a hammer. So let's see, how badly is this going to go? I mean, seemingly not too bad, right? I can charge up and attack, I can attack in midair. Let's see. It seems like it might be a powerful weapon, it seems like it might be a little bit terrible, possibly. Who knows? Certainly not me, I've played very little of the game. Yeah, it seems to be doing a good job one-shotting enemies. Oh, and you're giving me pogo. Shot. And you've played a lovely nice shot. From Wii Golf, I believe. You've even got a quack. Lovely. What are people thinking of this game, by the way? Would they want me to be streaming this more? Because this is my first time streaming it. So I'm curious. Like, I think this could be a fun thing to put into the Saturday or Sunday streams rather than Noita. Also, Cheems, because you didn't actually read the stuff last time, you have Heart, Goal, Enemy, Bomb, Empty, Random, or Resign. What in Fuke is telling me to redeem, or to do a hydrate because you redeemed it. There we go. I might try and do this game more, because I am having fun. It's just the right amount of chaos, I think. It definitely keeps chat a lot more involved. Things happen a lot. Then we just have the Titanic playing as well, of course. Sound alerts, I feel, add to just the madness. We get crits and tiny enemies. Alright, this'll be an interesting one. Crits with a hammer, it's quite a slow hitting thing. A crit will just completely destroy anything, I'd imagine. At slow. It might just be double damage, and that takes more than 2 hits normally to take care of that big lad. Oh, and we've got something. Guess I should take it. It's a coin. Lovely, I didn't have much money yet. Well, what do you do here? You get to stack stuff. You need to choose 1 through 5. We have 1 block here. You could try and crush me if you're not very kind. I mean, not got much of a way up just yet. Ah, that one Alpha Barney, I see you in the chat as well. I believe you're a new face, I remember seeing you before. Good to see a bunch of new people coming along, that's always good. I should move. That almost crushed me there. Now, there is a way up, not a way I can currently get to though. It seems possibly if you only knows the number 5. Never learnt how to count past that. But we've managed to make it out regardless. We now have lasers when enemies die, faster attacking, which will be nice, and tiny rooms. Let's see. Yeah, this is a very tiny room. I honestly didn't expect it to be quite so small. And that was a bomb that got dropped. That'd be why I died, I'd imagine. These lasers are going to get annoying, I'd imagine, as well. Just even more Titanic. Anyway, I'll wait for people to vote. I'll wait until I've got like 4 votes in, I'd say, then I'll quit the timer. I do see people are also voting currently on what weapon element I'm going to be getting, so I'm curious what you've given me. I have 2 votes, timer's running low. If anyone else wants to vote, now is your chance. And you're telling me to hydrate again. I'm going to run out of water at this rate, haven't I? I mean, if I'm drinking enough water, it is good. I do need to hydrate. It's a warm day at the moment, so that should be fine. That's what I think it is. Is that one of those portals I could use to skip forward? Should I skip forward, or can I break down the door? You can, you know. Is that what that cheating heart did? Is that cheating heart went away? If so, I mean, that would somewhat make sense. I'm not going to do it though. I'd rather take this portal if I can get through. Let's see. What are y'all going to do to me? You'll get to spin or slow it again. Got a fair few spins. I mean, spinning it I don't think really does much other than just waste everyone's time, so I'm not sure why you'd do it, but honestly, that's part of the fun. That is part of the fun. Now, we get some kind of floor thing again. Icy is what we got last time. That was a little bit annoying, didn't really matter too much for the pogo jump. Sticky could be a weird one. Spiky could be dangerous. Let's see. We've got a bit of everything apparently. Got spikes. We've also got sticky and a lava, a pit. We've got all sorts. Especially me dying, because that's just part of the course, isn't it? Yeah, there we go again. Oh, and that bomb really helps me out. I don't think it was meant to, but it really did. Oh, and there we go. I managed to survive. I'm on very little health. Every jump makes that spike go up and down, I've noticed. I did manage to avoid that. Oh, and I've been given a heart. Thank you very much. That'll help me suffer for longer as everyone wants. God, we've got all the things, don't we? So rooms go up, icy floors, husky enemies, faster attacking and a heart. That's a lot of stuff to get all in one. Oh, we've even got another heart. Thank you very much, Cheems. Now, husky enemies, that's just these large ones. They're not too bad. Pogo jumping does let me mostly avoid them. Should be somewhat manageable, hopefully. Well, this big attack actually goes by really quickly. If I want to just do this. Apparently they got an attacking on me. I think that's a bit cheaty. They just approached me, then I died. But oh well. We have the weird blob, who I'm not entirely sure what to do about, to be honest. I seem to be murdering him somewhat reasonably. It's quite a dangerous thing though. This hammer isn't the most accurate and I've just jumped into pits. Okay, one day I'm going to avoid the pits. One day. Ah well, let's go in again. I'm enjoying this. This is a good time. I'll wait for the actual weapon to come in first though this time. See what people give me. And hopefully we'll be able to do a bit more. Because I'm aware there's quite a lot of bosses in this. I think it's every like 20 rooms maybe? I don't know entirely. Curious what people are wanting to give me, because I mean there's a lot of weapons to unlock still, as you can see up at the top. I'm assuming all of those boxes do get filled up. Let's see. That's a vote gone through. What weapon do I have? A sword. So I've tried all of them at this point. Seems the sword's just an attack from in front of me, so that should be easy enough to aim. A little bit easier than aiming the hammer, at least in midair. Get a jump again. Please, for the love of God, don't give me pogo jump. Please, I don't want pogo jump again. I just want a nice, normal jump. I'm knowing my chat well. Like, at least the two people who regularly come by, I know they're going to give me pogo jump because I said that, aren't they? So maybe I should have said something like, please don't give me double jump, or something like that. Oh well, that would have been thinking ahead. That's something I do not do. Let's see, what are you giving me? Yes, pogo jump. I should have known. Why did I ever think that wouldn't be it? Also, do you want me to get rid of the chat box, since there's a lot of typing in this game? I'm not entirely sure if that's something people want to be having on the stream or not. It is somewhat opaque, so you can't see through it. I probably should have asked like half an hour ago though. Like, I don't think it would be getting in the way. It might be though. If it is getting in the way, do let me know. For now, we have Fuke, who will be yet again bullying me. I did random, and it was nothing he gave me from that random. Sword's a good lot of damage. Certainly can't complain. Especially with how fast you can attack with it. A lot better than the hammer in that sense. Got another thing, what have you done this time? It's an enemy, I'm just gonna go. Ooh, okay. Well, got the lava room again. Please actually do give me a bridge. I do need to make my way across. Seems to be going well. Brilliant, we actually got across that first try. I'm amazed. I was expecting you to all try and murder me in some way. Anyway, let's get some of these enemies killed, hopefully get a bit more money. And with how things are going, this sword seems to be doing good for me. It's certainly doing its job. I've been given lasers again for when enemies die. And when I die, inevitably as well. Oh, what have you given me now, Fuke? What have you given me? Ah, you're downloading an NPC pack from Gmod, are you? That one off the Barney. I mean, I don't know much about Gmod. I used to play a lot of it, like ages ago. I did a bunch of like RP servers of friends, just messing around in that, because it's a good way to waste some time. But I've never actually made anything in it. I'm assuming that's what you're downloading the NPC pack for. Ah, Dark RP. I never really bothered with Dark RP. I think the ones I mainly did was Star Wars RP, which my friends were into. And then there was also Medieval RP, which is an interesting one. In that one, you could like be a dragon or something. It's a medieval fantasy kind of thing. I enjoyed getting one of my friends to be a guard and get handcuffs, and then I could be a dragon and fly, and I could just tie people to the top of a skybox, and then they'd never be able to escape until an admin found them. It's good times that. And I got no mod. How boring. Can't believe it. What have you given me? You've given me a spiky heart. Last time I picked this up, it did damage me. But let's do it again. So it does also give me a heart, seemingly. Yeah. There's just a bunch of fun you can have. I do love RP servers. I've not been on Gmod in ages. I should maybe try and get some friends and go on there again sometime. Maybe even do like a stream on it. We can have just everyone raiding RP servers together. That might be a fun thing. I think as you teams have seen going into Gmod a fair bit. Not for too long at a time, but I have seen you going into it. Also, Stream Element's working, the chat's moving an awful lot, so I don't actually know. Do a stream go on the bull squidding website? What on earth's the bull squidding website? I've never heard of that. Ah, it's your sister that plays Gmod. Alright. Anyway, let's see. Will people just continuously spin the wheel? Of course, you can't resist it. You can't not spin the wheel. Gives me a good excuse to have another drink as well, it's awfully warm. It really is that all you do? That sounds like an amazing time. I'm more than willing to stream in that sometime. Anyway, what happens this time? We get to warp. It looks like 3 rooms, just. Not the biggest jump ever, but we do have spikes. Something we don't usually see. Something I very much need to be careful of at Pogo. Just need to hit the flying bat creatures. Come on, there we go. Now, I'm worried what you're going to vote on for that you can't see me option. If you make the ground invisible or the enemies invisible, that's not going to work out well for me, I wouldn't think. Well, we seem to be murdering things well enough, which is always good. Sticky floors, it's fine enough when I have Pogo Jump. Yeah, faster attacking tiny enemies. Ah, it's you, Serena Yvonne. You are the person in charge. Also have rooms going up. Alright. Let's see. Oh, you gave me a heart. Thank you very much. It appears I can only have one spiky heart at a time though, not got rid of my other one. But still, very much appreciated that you're trying to help me out rather than just dropping enemies and bombs on me. I mean, as you can see, I very much do need the help. I'm hardly the best at this game. I'm having fun though, that's what matters, and you did just try and drop a bomb. I shouldn't have spoken too soon. Oh well. Ah, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated, the 1 Alpha Barney. I mean, invisible ground, I hope there's not pits. I really hope there isn't pits. Rooms are also huge, how could you? This is a horrible combination.
Nice shot!
Ah, we're fighting the boss, luckily. Thankfully, I can actually find the boss easily enough. Still don't really know how to beat him. I think I got mostly lucky the other time. Yeah, I need to be moving away from him more quickly. I need to figure out what his attack views are. However, I have managed to do it. Look at that. An extra heart, got some money, and I didn't fall into a pit in the end. Oh, and they've left me with pogo jump. I shouldn't be surprised. Well, this one's going to be chaos, isn't it? What are y'all going to do to me? You've toggled red. You've toggled green. No, I'm not able to make that jump, am I? Not if there's the yellow in the way, but if you get rid of yellow, I just can't go anywhere. Look, I've got yellow back. Get blue back. This isn't really going anywhere, I can't make that jump. Can you all work together to somehow guide me through this? Okay, green. I can use green. That's got me through this first bit. What comes next? Green's gone. Blue and red. Okay. Can I make my way up top? I can't easily. Okay, here we are. What do we do now? Blue again. I believe that's both the bits underneath me covered, pit-wise. I've made my way through. Brilliant. And that 1 Alpha Barney, you seem to be in charge now. We've also got tiny enemies. The rooms are just on fire, because of course. And upward dashing. That's a weird one. With pogo jump, that could work out well. I just stay here. Can I just get enemies to jump into the pit? I can't. Is that cheating? Possibly. Who knows? I've been bitten. Okay, I'm very much needing some more health. I also very much don't want to be using pogo jump, but I don't think either of those things are going to be happening too soon. Managed to get that. We have something coming in. I do try and not look at the chats. I'm not sure what it is. Let's see. It was a bomb. It was a bomb. I'm not dead. That's fine. But, oh no. Can I make my way over platforming with pogo jump? I don't know if I can. I almost died to that big guy. Died to that little one. Never mind. I managed to beat the first boss again though, which is always good. That's always a good thing to see. I do think those little ones attack a little bit too quickly, but what can you do? It's just how the game's been made. Let's go again. I don't have Boomerang, I don't think, that 1 Alpha Barney. It must be the next boss I need to beat for that. Is Streamlabs actually not working? Or Stream Elements? It doesn't actually seem to be. Okay, while this vote's going on, I think the game will pause if I tab out. No, it doesn't. You can keep the vote going. I will see if I can fix the bots. I'll be just a moment. Where is the bot stuff? In here. Bot should be working. It should be on as well. I just turn the bot off and on again. Bots left, bots joined. Yeah, I could just make it a command, that is an idea. I could set that up right now. I'd rather just have the bot working though, I'll be honest. I turn this off and on again. Okay. I've turned the timers off and on again and such. I will make a command too, it's not that hard, give me just a moment. Used by everyone. Activate command. There we go. That should now have a command you can use. If you do !Discord, it will give you the Discord link. There we go. Don't feel like you have to join the Discord, by the way. If you're not wanting to, I'm not gonna make anyone do it. I'm hardly that desperate for people. I've already got a rather nice community in there. We've got a few people who are somewhat active, so that's all I really care about. Although the more the merrier, as we do say. Let's use this tool. I might want to turn on the thing again. There we go. Got my macro. Can now attack as fast as possible. Also means I'm not going to be getting some kind of carpal tunnel or anything from just tapping the attack button continuously. This bow does seem nice. It's not quite got enough power to it though. It takes a while to kill any enemies. And you've given me pogo jump again, I can't believe it. I thought I'd managed to finally get away from pogo jump, but apparently not. Got big coin though. Big coin is a nice thing to be getting. I really hate those tiny ones. They attack far too quickly to deal with pogo jump. Alright, what have we got this time? We have faster attacking. I don't know if it really matters when using a bow. Bow's already pretty quick. A very flat room here though. Could be a nice one for using a bow. We need to be backing away from some of these larger ones, so we have a bit too much health to deal with quickly. Okay, I think I'm getting a hang of this game now though. I do think I am. Now that I've said that, I'm going to be dying very soon, haven't I? We're being given even more speed on my bow. The one which arguably doesn't really matter much. Where's all the chat gone though? They seem a lot quieter now. I don't know where everyone's left to. It seems to just be you, Fuke, who's voting currently. Oh, and we've got Bomb the Floor. Alright. Well. I mean, can't just say bombs and expect chat not to do the worst. See if you can hit me, I bet you can't. Can these bombs actually hurt me? I'd imagine they can't they? Yeah, I should actually be careful, I shouldn't provoke chat. It's a bad idea. Oh no. Oh no. I need to hide. I need to hide. Oh, I've not been bombed. I managed to avoid it. Up yours, chat. I've done it. Oh no. I spoke too soon. Spoke far too soon. I need to break this. Come on. There we go. I've managed to escape. Been given even faster attacking. Enemies exploding into confetti. Rooms are tiny. Tiny rooms with a bow isn't amazing. The faster attacking it does actually seem matters at this point. I'm still hating pogo jump, but that's just the usual. Pogo jump's impossible to really control. I mean, I can stop myself from jumping. That's about it. Get hearts. Honestly, any heart would be nice. What does chat want to give me though? I mean, spiked heart doesn't actually give me health. That just costs a lot of money and I'm not sure what it does. It might protect me from spikes. Yeah, pure hearts, that's actual healing. That's a lot cheaper as well. What are you gonna give me? Seems pure, I will just stop the vote. Here we go. What's in this room? The fire mod. Alright. I mean, we've also got ourselves that portal, which of course we will be using. Setting enemies on fire does seem a good idea. A lot of damage to him over time. I don't know if it stats or not. If it does, that's going to be doing an awful lot. But in we go. What will you all do? I'm expecting you to just spin this as much as possible, but one day you might slow it before anything else. Who knows? And yeah, it's a spin. Of course it's a spin. I should never expect people to just slow it down. It does give me a nice break from everything though. That one's certainly true. If I managed to skip ahead 10 rooms, that would bring me to a new record. As long as I can beat that room I land in. But it comes down to luck. How far do I actually skip? I swear if it is actually 10 rooms after I just said that, it is. Well, that's lucky. Very lucky. I've now reached my all-time best route. We are, however, struggling a little. Because you've got pogo jump, which, as I've said before, I am not appreciative of. God, these rooms are madness, aren't they? That is way too many enemies. As long as I do have some range though, I do seem to be able to do at least half decently. I walked into a pit, didn't I? Of course. Of course. Well, let's go again. You came here to watch someone be good at games, you've clearly come to the wrong place. Let's just go as fast as we can. Imagine some of the later weapons are actually a lot better than what I've currently got access to. At least I'm hoping, because if this is down to just me being bad at the game, I am not going to be happy. It really could be though. Just hoping you don't give me pogo jump again. That's really what I'm not wanting. Anything else I'd be happy enough with. Bit of money. Let's see, weapon, you've given me a sword. That was a good one. I did quite like the sword. Currently a little bit on the slower side, but it can attack multiple enemies at once, like the hammer can, but it doesn't have the charge up time. So yeah, I can quickly just dive in if I need to dive back out. And I have double jump. Okay, that's a really nice one. And that one, Alpha Barney, you're in charge. Let's see, will you murder or help me? I'd imagine I know the answer already, but I can hope. I can hope. Yeah, you've given me an enemy. I shouldn't have thought you wouldn't do that. Yeah, double jump's really coming in handy. I'm enjoying that one. Give me something else. The spiky heart. Yeah, I can hardly say no. Faster attacking, tiny enemies. Let's turn off my macro, I can just mash button at this point. Not using a bow, so I don't need to be attacking as fast as humanly possible. We're getting yet more fancy hearts. Okay, this is going well. I believe that's a lucky heart, it says when I got that once in a shot. Does that mean I get more money? Potentially, because that's 2 big coins, one after the other right there. 3 in fact. That's amazing. I can already afford a slot for my hearts. And you give me more enemies, haven't you? That's fine though. Enemies aren't an issue. It's not as if enemies kill me, it's the pits that kill me. Because I am terrible at parkour in every way. Oh, that's a fancy heart up top, isn't it? I'm gonna try and get that. That enemy. Did the enemy just go into the roof? No, it might have. Maybe. I'm fairly certain you dropped the enemy on me. I can't quite remember. Looking at the chat, it would seem it. Oh well. Got a diamond heart. Whatever that means. Let's just make our way across. Even faster attacking. The rooms are huge. And ice. Ice mod could be a good one. Almost got enough for a heart slot. Honestly, I don't think we need anything. If you want to vote, I'll let you. I don't think we do need anything. Got 1 for burning. That'd get rid of a spike, I believe. Which I honestly think burning might be more important in that situation. I'd like to get the slots, that'd be a nice one. But this is just letting the chat pick for me the game. So I'm hardly allowed to say myself. I'll vote 2 votes. There's only 2 of you can see active in the chat, so burning it is. Floor maybe sticky, icy or spiky. I mean, my floor's sticky, then I don't want anyone reading into it. Please. You're not going to enjoy what you find. Do you want to take a portal? I don't know. Might be a better idea to just keep going so you can get more money and get some shops for hearts. What do you all think? Do you want a portal? You know what? I'm gonna say no to Portal. I'm gonna say no. It seems Fuke, you're agreeing with me. Get icy floors, which is fine. You can do icy floors. I just get him to fall to the ground. I can't. Okay, icy floors is annoying. I hadn't thought it would be too bad because I've had pogo jump before now. Well, icy floors isn't mass, you're not really in contact. If everything's just made of ice, yeah, like you say, that one Alpha Barney, it's definitely going together. I do like how the ice isn't all in the same layer. Well, if I move back and forth, you have a vaguely 3D-ish effect on it. Don't know how that comes through in the stream. It might be a bit different with the video compression or whatever. Faster attacking again, husky enemies, and you're all mean. I didn't really need the health, but still. You're all mean. This ice seems ridiculously powerful though. I don't know why I'd want anything else. I mean, the lightning was powerful. Being able to just stop enemies, that seems far more useful. That's a good point, Fuke. There isn't much going on in terms of, like, boxes being dropped on me. Oh no. We can't be making gun scenes in the chat. I'm allowed to do that. This is Twitch. I might be banned if I do that. I jumped into that fireball, didn't I? Well, there goes the fire heart. Hit that guy from slightly higher up, which is nice. It's icy floors, somewhat getting on my nerves at this point. Cool. Okay, come on. I can get these guys. And you're giving me an enemy. Of course. I would be surprised you gave me an enemy, but every single thing you've given me so far has been an enemy. Why is the door not open? Where do I need to go? Where's the enemy who's still alive? The heart? Oh, is this guy over here, apparently? There we are. We dropped a coin. I'll wait for this fireball, then I'll go back for it. Unless the fireball might have stopped since the room's cleared. There we go. Managed to not skewer myself on some spikes. I'm invisible next. Okay, that's a new one. The rooms are small. What have you given me? Enemies again, of course. Does give me a little bit of money though. Does give me a little bit of money. Okay, I can see the effects from when I'm attacking. But it's still hard to really say what's going on. It does seem to be alright, like this room could have been a lot worse for it, seemingly. A vague idea of where I am. Where am I now? Okay, I think I know where I am roughly. Oh, and we're fighting the boss. Alright. Boss time it is then. You aren't allowed to go up to him like that apparently. And he's got various different attack patterns. Come on. No, I'm dead. Am I supposed to be able to do that in a different way? Am I missing something? Or am I just supposed to be very powerful? Like that doesn't seem like it should be going like that. I'm just gonna assume I'm not pro gamer enough. Now what's race? Let's see. It's a 2-player thing, that's what it is. Well, racing seems like a bad idea. How do I get back? I can do this. There we go. Can I do this? Space? I can press escape to get into menu. What do I press then? It's not enter, it's not space. Backspace? Just click on it, I guess. There we go. Well, normal mode it is. And we've got the ball again. I could just do an entire stream of this ball, I'll be honest. I do enjoy hitting the ball around. Nothing better than some blue balls, am I right? I'm not right, please don't quote me on that. Let's just bounce the ball and forget I made that horrible, horrible joke. If you bounce it enough, you do end up getting a little bit of money as well, which is nice. You're not wanting to vote on my weapon, just see what I get given. I mean, alright, don't let me stop you. If you don't want to vote at all, then I'm also a bit curious what would happen. What do I get given? A bow. I do quite like the bow. Bow seems good. I've had that with ice as well. I think that would be ideal. It's hard to say. And I've already got a good idea of what's going to happen with the jump. I mean, even if none of you vote on it, I know what the game is going to give me. It's going to be Pogo, isn't it? Did get a heart off of that guy. I'll pick it up because I might as well. I don't really need it though. Alright. Seems to be going all fine enough for me. I should probably turn on that macro again, so I need to keep mashing the X button on my controller. Yeah, there we go, now just hold it down, that's much better. Won't be getting carpal tunnel quite as soon now. I've also seen that you may have left the chat. It's a bit of a shame, it's just me and you now, that one Alpha Barney. Not that there's anything wrong with having you around, I'm not complaining. I'm just a bit sad that it's not too many people being active. Flying green guys, I've got them very quickly this time. Let's just see, how's this going to go? A bit of money, always good to have. I think this should be the last enemy. We did just do a lot of jumping. Now what have you given me? You are the Rune Captain. Somewhat expected, not gonna lie. I need to upgrade my weapon. How kind are you going to be to me? Because I think strength might be a good one. If it works how I think it does, it's just going to be extra damage. But chances are you are just going to give me speed again, aren't you? Oh, these larger enemies take a while, don't they? Almost got them down. There we go. You've given me something, let me guess, it's an enemy, isn't it? I'll go open it up, I guess. It was random. It had absolutely nothing inside. Bit of a shame. You know, we just wait and shoot everything that comes by. And then we need to not wait for that flying one. Any more flying ones? No, it's just these somewhat larger people. That should be fine, we can get rid of them without too much hassle. There we go. Stronger. Stronger I think will be a fun one. I'm happy you gave me that. I'm curious to see if it works how I think it will. Well, it's got lasers and huge. Interesting one. Go away, you flying person. There we go. We got rid of them. Now I just need you to build me a bridge. Possibly on your own. Yeah, what? Give me lightning. Ah, Fuke, you've returned. Brilliant. Can I get up there? I don't think I can. I'm going to need to reset the bridge. There we go. Ah, the very first one's put at 10, so we're not getting into that. Come on. I can't do 5 either. Please, I just want a bridge. I can't do that either. I think the highest I can do is 2 right off the bat. I know I could make that one. I could make 3. What comes next though? 8. You gave me an 8. Are we ever going to get past the room? Hard to say. Yeah, we're not getting to 10. That's a bit high. One day I will make it. Okay, I've got 2 pieces I can use. Watch the next one be a 10 or something. No, it's an 8. Well, back I go. Ah, Christ. Ah, double jump or something. This might be a bit more doable. Oh. Wait, was that a heart up there? It was. Not gonna be able to get to that, sadly. Thought I could make that, I'll be honest. Let's try again. I need one more platform. One is 0 apparently. There we are. Get lightning. Lovely. We can only afford one, so should I just buy it and get out of here? Can you buy ones you can't afford? Don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna buy it, I think. I voted for pure. It's entirely split. Well, apparently I get the only one I can afford. Who would have guessed? I've been forced to take one I couldn't afford if I hadn't done that. I'm not entirely certain. But I do seem to be doing good damage. This lightning as well as the strength it was called you gave me earlier on for it. Yeah, I'm doing a good job here. Things don't seem to be lasting long. But you are still trying to bomb me. At least that's not changed. I think doing the portal might be a bad idea. I think I can really afford to do a portal just at the moment. Okay, 60 coins. I'm about a third of the way to getting to the heart container slot thing in the shop, next one we come across. That should be a nice one to have. Also stop jumping. what was that? What was that? Is that a good thing? I mean, it was this coming in. Oh, with a heart as well. That's the lucky one. More money drops, I believe. Yeah, I'll hardly say no to that. I very much do enjoy money. Whether it's in the game or real life. Should be the last enemy, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Next room we go then. I get 0 hearts, tiny enemies, even faster attacking, spiky floors. What is this time? It's not a heart, that's a bomb. I should not be really all that surprised. Let's see, can I take these guys out in time? I can. I've got what's essentially a lightning gatling gun. Yeah, I'm enjoying lightning on the go. This is very nice. Can I get this guy? Yes, I can. Lovely. And you get to pick something to go invisible. I don't want things going invisible. Does not sound like a good time. I don't like having no idea where things are. Okay, can we get that? Yes we can. Let's get closer to this guy. Yes we do. I need to be careful with my pogo jump here. It can go horrifically wrong for me if I'm not careful. The floors are very, very spiky. I mean, I can also use it to my advantage by just getting enemies to fall onto spikes. Apparently even that flying one fell onto a spike. I'm glad I didn't have to jump for him. That would have been a fun time. Not of pogo jumping spikes. Ground is invisible. Rooms are huge. Rooms go down. That might be manageable. It might be. But the invisible ground thing, it doesn't seem to be as bad as I thought it would be. You can't actually see what's going on still. Ooh, we get a fire heart. Another fancy heart to take. I mean, there might be spikes, you are correct. I can't see anymore, but I thought they'd be separate to the ground. I need to keep moving down in order to attack most of these people. That should be managing relatively fine though. That's us on to the boss again. Boss isn't too bad. I can beat him without too much hassle really. Yeah, the bow very much seems the way to go with that. His melee attacks have really messed me up before. What do we have? Pogo jump still. I do enjoy pogo jump. How kind of you all. I believe it. I'm never gonna get rid of pogo jump, am I? That's just what happens in this game, I guess. Yeah, it happens music there for a second. I don't know if you heard that on the stream, but it really spiked in volume. What? That do? I think the game gave the thing to me, the pogo votes. Well. Got hit by the fireball there from the somewhat large Diglett fellow, but I had the heart to protects me from it, so that's fine enough. That's fine enough. Now what's here? Bumpy rooms, tiny enemies. Double tap forward. It's not going to be an easy thing to do. I doubt I'll actually use that dashing whatsoever. Now we just need to wait for all of you to vote, so that's a good excuse for me to take a drink. Can actually get through as well. How kind of you all. I really hate these flying ones, they're such a pain to kill. Anyway, what's going on? There's definitely enemies. I am hitting them at times. I don't really know where they are a lot of the time, however. Alright. Seems to be alright. We've got fireball. Like fireballs. I need to try and take care of that green guy. Okay, now we just have one of these diglets. Big guy. So that's it. No, we're still going. God, this is a massive room. So many enemies just appearing. Afraid of this fireball, so I will wait for a moment. There we go. Another guy there, we can't just stun him in midair. Big coin, I want to grab big coin. There we go. Enough for 2 heart slots to find the shop. Northern wins. I'm now jumping even higher on occasion. Rooms are tiny. Alright. This should be manageable. Right. So what's going to happen? And these green guys, can I actually get to them? I can't. Thankfully the northern winds did actually manage to let me do that. These coins I don't know if I'll be able to get to before they disappear. Hoping I can. No, I managed to get to one of them. That was it. Okay. Things seem to be going alright here. I'm amazed I've lasted this long. I've even got a fancy gizmo. Look at that. Oh, it's a bomb. I want the slot. Slot seems like the right thing for me right now. Extra health though I would not turn down. Ah, hey John, what's the free? You found where you're putting your house, I'm assuming in the Minecraft server, not in real life. You're a bit soon to be making a house. Yeah, I'll be on a Minecraft server later, don't you worry. Also, while this is happening, I'll check, does that command I put in for stream elements? No, it doesn't work. Never mind. Okay, let's see if I can fix stream elements. It doesn't seem to be working, just everything seems to be currently a little bit broken. On stream elements, I just want you to appear. I'll try this again. Ah, there we go, stream elements, it's reappeared. It's finally working again. We get both of them apparently. That's very nice. Well, let's continue on our way then. Got the gizmo, hopefully it'll be helping us out. Seems to be launching some kind of projectile. The screen shake might be a bit much, I'll be honest. Can't really tell what's going on half the time. That's all part of the fun, I'd imagine. It wouldn't be fun without a bit of chaos all the time. I'm glad I managed to get stream elements fixed again. I just need to get the other bot in the Discord server fixed. The one that announces when I'm streaming. I could just manually say when I'm streaming. That's a possibility. That's the most fun idea in my mind though. I can't jump past those blobs. Those blobs do just deal contact damage. To sit still, there we go. Very, very low on health. Appreciate some hearts, but that's entirely at your discretion. One off of Barney. You're currently the one in charge of rooms. So if you want to be kind, definitely need the healing. If you don't want to be kind, that's fine. What do I really want in life? Money, love or fame? It's a weird one. Got Ice Mod. Ice Mod's a nice one. Tiny enemies, sticky floors, don't question why. Yeah, ice is a good time. I enjoy ice. Just seems like the most broken of all the mods you can pick for me. Like things aren't allowed to approach because they just get frozen. I am playing a lot more carefully than I normally would as well, simply so that I can survive. So I'm currently at my best rune streak right now, at 22 runes. Desperately needing that health though. Let's have a see. I got famous. Apparently you have to follow me on Twitch. I'm fairly certain everyone here has already followed me. Okay, have I left one of the Noita votes on? Give me a second. I swear I turned off that Noita vote. No, but I left one of them apparently. There we go. That's the last Noita vote gone. Did you just unfollow and follow again, Fuke? I swear. I mean, Stream Elements recognises what's going on. That's at least you know the bot's work. I got shot by that guy who was off screen at the time. Damn. You distracted me, Fuke. I blame you for that one. It's your fault somehow. Let's go again. I think maybe another few runs. I am enjoying this. I'm gonna come back to it. Like, there's actually stuff to unlock as well. I didn't really know what I was getting into before. But yeah, I'm having fun. It's a good game. If there's things to unlock, it means I can keep coming back to it. Accept the Blaine. Is that the David Blaine you're accepting, the magician? If so, that's got a very different context, accepting the Blaine. Apparently got quite a few people watching according to my phone. I don't know where all of them are. There's not many of you in the chat. Not accepting David Blaine into my life. I refuse to believe he exists. It is sorcery. He should be burned at the stake. Got a hammer. Alright. Hammer's a fun one. Can't say hammer's my favourite. I've not really used it much though, so it could be a lot better than I think. Mostly don't like it because it's not able to really one-shot these guys. I feel if I charge it up, it should at least be able to two-shot them. Get double jump. That's a very nice one, much better than pogo jump. Very good for taking out the guys in the air. I've had pogo jump practically every run, Fuke. You're not giving it to me again. I refuse to take anything more from you in terms of pogo-ness. Ah, John Watts 3. You are in charge of rooms. See your commands there? Heart, gold, enemy, bomb, empty, random, or resign. Once each room you can do all of those. Resign will give the room captain to someone else. And the rest of them, I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory. We've also got faster attacking. Should be a decent enough one. And now you have to bomb the room I'm currently in. I would say try and hit me, but honestly you likely would. It's not too hard to hit me. I'm just gonna somewhat bash at it myself and avoid whenever people drop bombs in my area. Because hot single bombs in my area, while it sounds tempting, also sounds very dangerous. Oh, you've got a bit of exit down here. Seems to make my way in that direction. Almost made it. There we go. They didn't manage to bomb me. Take that, chat. I'm still alive. Now, this should be alright in this room. Not a lot of big enemies, so I can just whack them with a hammer and they are dead. I think he gave me tiny enemies. I have chunks as well, I believe that's the first one we found for chunks. I have confetti, I've had lasers before. Then they just explode into bits. Just a bit more visceral, I guess. Speaking of visceral, we could want a visceral cleanup detail stream at some point. That sounds like a nice chill time. If anyone else has it, we can all just clean up a map together for an entire stream. Or is that power washing simulator I put in the game suggestions or whatever the other day? Like, that's another interesting one. Anyway, which of these do we take? I think take that one because it's fancy. But then again, I also think take this one or take none of them. So what do people want? You try playing it once. What, this is a cleanup detail? Yeah, it's really hard to get a good score in it. I don't know what they deem as being dirty, but I mean, it's still satisfying cleaning it up. It's always fun chucking a few bodies into this narrator. I mean, another option would be like House Flipper or something, but again, I don't have that. I don't have Power Washing Sim. Oh, and you've resigned from being the room captain. Well, someone else then can be the room captain if they want. I've been given no mods. That is a shame. The hammer's alright, it's got a good bit of power behind it. This golden heart I think is giving me more coins as well. Either that or I've just gotten incredibly lucky. And yeah, I'm not going to take Portal, I think I'll avoid that. Ooh no, we've got some of the large enemies coming in. Can't be dealing with large enemies. I have too much health. Ah, that little guy got me. Attack far too quickly, you can't avoid them. You can avoid the big guys easily enough. Yeah, it does seem Stream Elements is up and working again, which is good to see. No room captain, tiny enemies, even faster attacking. Okay, this is going to be an odd one. This is going to be an odd one. I really hate these tiny guys, they do not go well against the hammer. I'm very low in health now. If only someone had been the room captain, they could have given me money. Or not money, given me hearts. Okay, let's keep going. We'll do this eventually. It's going to go as fast as possible. But how could that possibly go wrong? I'm not even one-shotting these little guys now. Damn. You can't just bring up power washing your thumb. Like, it's up there with, like, burning your pizza as things you're not allowed to do. Like, it must be illegal in several different states. I'm never going to let it go. So keep bringing it up. Only a simpleton wouldn't manage to properly cook for pizza. Like, how could you forget that you're having a pizza? That is currently being cooked. Oh no, you're only giving me poo. Somewhat deserved, I'll be honest. Got a bow, however. Do enjoy the bow. The bow's a nice one. I do feel very weak though. I do prefer having more damage in this. Let's see, what have you given me? It is Pogo Jump. Lovely. I mean, it was bound to happen, wasn't it? I did insult you in terms of saying you burnt your pizza. Not really an insult, I'll be honest, but still. I do deserve the Pogo. Ah, and you're back, Serena Yvonne. Good to see you've returned. I'm still just struggling to survive. I'm not entirely used to the game yet, but I am having fun. Which, arguably, is what matters. I mean, more so arguably, it's about everyone else having fun. But seeing that you've returned, I'd imagine that is the case. At least with some of the people here. Like, would this be something to possibly replace Noita for a while? That's what I'm currently considering, because Noita is good, but it is getting repetitive. And Serena Yvonne, you're in charge of the rooms. Faster attacking and tiny enemies as well. What have you given me? Random, which happens to be a bomb. That's fine enough though. Randomness is all good, can hardly blame you when it turns out badly for me. Now, these larger enemies, I need to be dealing more damage against them, I feel. I don't think I ever will be able to deal more damage though. It seems people just give me extra in the way of speed for bows. Although, I could be wrong, people could be nice to me. Could give me something else, something fancier. What have we got? I'm afraid to open it. Oh, it's a bomb. Okay, I was right to be afraid. I'm sorry for doubting you, it's just I don't trust Twitch chat. From Noita, I know better than to trust Twitch chat. Every chance I get, they will bomb me. Anyway, we've got another thing coming in. What's happened this time? I mean, I have to open it. Oh, that's a random heart. I'll take that. I won't take it immediately. I'll leave it for a second in case I need it. I'll take it now. Don't want to risk it despawning actually. I don't know if they despawn. I know the coins do. Alright. Into room 10. Is this a shop? It might be. Rooms are bigger, and yes, it's a shop. We only afford one thing and we don't really need it. I'll still let people vote. I mean, I'd like to have a heart slot. I don't know if that's possible. I've not quite got enough money for it. But maybe, we can get lucky. Maybe. Does seem that's about everyone voted. So, let's see. No, I don't have enough money, so I'm not allowed to get it. That's a shame. Do you have this coming in? Oh, another fire heart. A lovely one to have. I've got even more fire as well. That's a gold heart up top there. If I could get that, that'd be very nice. More bombs. Okay, it's protected from the bomb because of the fire. Let's see, will I be able to get up to there? I do have pogo jumps, I'm doubtful. I mean, maybe I could get up there? If you disable yellow, then turn on red, possibly. No, disabling yellow on its own managed to work. How did I get across there? I could risk it. I don't know if I want to. I just got crushed. Well, somewhat deserved that, I'll be honest. That's fine enough though. Do appreciate you trying to let me through. What happens now? Do I take the risk? With blue gone, I think I do. There we go. I get icy floors. That's fine enough, I have pogo jump, it shouldn't be too bad. You need to remember I've also got fiery weapons, so killing enemies shouldn't be too hard. I just need to get maybe a couple hits in. That's them just burning to death. Honestly, a horrible way to go, I'd imagine. What's coming in? Is it kind? Is it not? It is kind, and it's a very nice one as well. I will gladly be taking that. Make my way past this. Burn that guy up. Burn this guy as he comes along too. And just worry about getting over this pit. There we go. Got rid of both of them. I'm getting plenty of money now thanks to the lucky heart and the golden heart. Nice combo to have. A bunch of extra hearts too. Might as well take all of them. Not that we do anything. Also stronger. Was that tiny enemies? Yeah. Like tiny enemies. There goes the big Diglett shark. Still don't know what to call him beyond that at all. And we have something dropping in. Annoyingly, it's over the abyss. So let's hope... Ah, and it is actually good. That doesn't immediately fall in. There we go, even more luck. With the golden heart, that should be just tons of money, hopefully. Tons of money. Out of curiosity, is anyone actually playing this game beyond me at the moment? Like, I would think I'm the only one who's playing it because it's quite an old game, but I don't know. I haven't checked at all. That might be why I've had so many new people coming along. At the very least, I imagine there's not many people playing it. I do think I'll play it again, but this is a fun game. It's just the right amount of chaos, I feel. Got a bunch of these green enemies. I don't like the green enemies. Go away. I got one of them. Can I get the other green enemy? Almost. Take the heart, might as well. Yes, there's tons of money dropping now. Should be pretty much every enemy dropping at least a little bit. Be careful, still got fireball here. Just gone by, I can get past. More husky enemies, more green enemy. But that's it. I've managed to make my way through. Now I just need to use my pogo jumping to get across. There we go. What have we got? Invisible ground. That's annoying. Better than like invisible me or enemies though. The rooms are huge. We get yet another heart as well. Might as well be picking this up. For another golden heart, I'm curious, if you get all 3 golden hearts, does anything fancy happen? Is this going to be particularly good or bad? I've immediately lost one of them. Never mind then, I guess. Let's see, okay, we've got a green guy up there. Don't like the green guy, but he's now gone. A few enemies around. I heard a sound of one of these, like, chest things dropping in from the room captain. Ah, there it is. Found it. Wins another heart. Lovely. Ah, hey, that one Alpha Barney, good to see you returned. Or just a quote from a game or something. I don't quite recognise the quote, I'll be honest, but I'll trust you that it is fitting for what's going on. Because this game is hardly ever planned. I mean, I'm doing decently. I think that's more luck than anything though. And potentially because we've got Senior Yvonne being quite nice to me and giving me hearts. What do we get here? Still got the pogo jump. Playing through crack, I wanted to play modded. Alright. Fair enough. Almost managed to avoid that. Damn. It's just an enemy, that's fine enough. We're taking this guy down. Get health back, we get some money. It's perfect. Hardly perfect. Oh, we've got spikies. Don't like, let's say spikies. Was that the thing that was voted on from the rune types, or is that just spikes that appeared normally? It might be just spikes. Regardless, I'm not happy, I don't like spikes, not the pogo jump. Should be able to get past them without too much bother. But yeah, I do need to be careful if there's any flying enemies about and I've got spikes on the floor. This one's the trash trading monster is a fruit meme. Yeah, just breaking someone's project of various mods. It's always fun, because you're not doing any harm to them. Just fun to see what weirdness you can create for yourself. Well, and you're telling me to hydrate, will do. There you go. Haven't done that in a while, that's a good call. Rooms are now on fire. Got tiny enemies. And you're the captain, John. What's the free? I'll let you see all commands again. It's heart, gold, enemy, bomb, empty, random, or resign. Oh god, I'm not having fun here. There's too many pits. Too many of them. Okay, where's this go? Oh, I quickly looked at a chat, that's apparently a bad idea. Found the beehive on the server. I believe that might be someone's base. Is that up in the Slime Island you went to? So I do know whose base it is. Yeah. I mean, don't take anything, don't like grief it or anything. That's only real rules for server. Just don't be an arsehole, pretty much. It should mostly be easy enough to follow any rules I put in. I don't plan to put in any excessive rules which people aren't going to be able to follow. I swear I killed that guy first, but oh well. I guess, again, we go into this. I need to get the boomerang. I will get it at one point. One day. Oh, that one Alpha Barney, you know what's up. Anyway, what are we going to be given weapon-wise? I'm a little confused, because there's a lot of weapons I need to unlock. I'm assuming you get them from bosses. But none of the weapons you currently get seem quite powerful enough to really manage it. Unless I'm just playing this game terribly, which could be the case, I'll be honest. I'm very new to playing this game, don't really know any of the tactics or anything like that. Just have a small little bit of common sense. Got a sword. Sword will do. I mean, I'd imagine the sword will do anyway. As long as I can actually hit the guy. There we go. Turn off if I'm using sword my macro. There we go. I can now actually attack and run and such. Things seem to be going well. I do enjoy the sword. It seems to have a good amount of damage on it as a base. Double jump, very nice, and faster attacking. Faster attacking will be a fun one. If I could get icy or something as well, potentially that would be the ideal. I don't know how I'm going to do against the boss though. I don't like fighting bosses with melee weapons. I don't know how to really avoid their attack patterns yet. What did you get? No room caps and tiny enemies. Use cheats to get back to where he was. Alright. I mean, no one's really allowed to say you're not allowed to cheat in your own single player games. I think that's perfectly fine. Cheating just means you're allowed to experiment in even more fun ways. A little worried here though. I can't attack down, so I just need to rely on the chat entirely. If you can get me through here without killing me, that'd be very much appreciated. However, there's not many votes coming in. I mean, can't get through here on my own, please. Someone do something. Ah, there we go. Got one bomb. Now I can make at least somewhat of a start on the rest of these if I need to. The crack life remake Black Mesa. Oh, that would be chaos, wouldn't it? That would really be chaos. And you really are just dropping bombs everywhere, aren't you? All in the one column though. If I'm lucky, that's good, but no, I think I might be trapped down here. I hope I can escape. Okay. Can I get my way through here before you bomb me? No, you are just bombing it regardless. Here we are though, we've managed it. We have chunks that enemies explode into. Now we have faster attacking. Well, let's see how this goes. Got a big blob enemy, don't really like them, they're not too hard, just a bit of a nuisance to navigate around at times. We seem to be doing alright in terms of attack and such. This all seems fine. We've got a big enemy back towards the start. I want to go take them out if I can. I can take them out from above, that's perfect, that means I'm safe. There we go. Lovely to see. Rooms are also tiny now. We do manage to get ourselves some healing. Let's say go for pure and that. I like how this game's just advertising subscribing to some other person. I don't need more money, I want to play the game as it's intended. Yeah, I'll wait for people to vote for a little while, then I'll just press the button once it's about half done, I think. Speed things up just a little bit. Ooh. And I did manage to get myself some of the healing. Thankfully I don't have too many people watching, so I don't need to be too concerned in terms of people just outvoting me and everything. It's still somewhat letting me get my decision in. on, ice, you can do it. Oh, ice is great. I do love ice. You know what, let's just use a portal, why not? I'm feeling ballsy today. We can do it. We can't, but we can try. We can certainly try. Doing this for 2 hours? It does not feel like I've been doing this for 2 hours at all. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm happy to have a game which I'm not realising I've been playing for a while. This means I'm having a fun time, and seemingly there are people still in the chat, so people are enjoying this as well. Whether it's for background noise or they're actively participating. How many rooms? It'll be like 3 rooms, isn't it? 2 rooms, not quite 3. Didn't help a lot. Does speed things up mildly though. I'll take your word for it. I've not played Crack Life myself, I do know what it is. Simply from the name. It does sound like it could be a fun thing. I don't think it'd be something I'd play on stream if I ever do get into it. Due to its jokes, yeah, it doesn't sound like a kind of game that'd be suitable for streaming. John wants a free, you're in charge of rooms, got sticky floors, I'm stronger, and I have 2 hearts. What have you given me immediately? A bomb. That's not the worst thing ever, you did manage to bomb an enemy and not me. I do need to remember I do have double jump. I can be navigating around these rooms a lot more easily than I currently am. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Well, notification noise did distract you for a second, that's all good. Yeah, thanks Cirrus14142. Unless you want to be Cirrus 14,142. I don't know what you want me to pronounce you as, but if you do say you prefer one over the other, I will try and go with that in the future. We're into this. You need to build a bridge. I do have double jumps. Imagine the highest you can start would be 6. But this works as well. Lovely 2 height. That was just sticky. Lovely. Another bridge. And more. Ooh, what's that heart? That gives me an extra jump. It's a feather heart or something. It's interesting. Now, I will apparently be invisible, which arguably isn't the most important, and you are also trying to bomb me. If I'm invisible, it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Yeah, I can actually get away from if I move into town. Yeah, melee seems to be alright. I've gotten used to this guy's pattern somewhat. Then he goes and does that and completely ruins what I was trying to say. I have defeated him though. Look at that. Plenty of money. Still can't see where I am. That's fine. Oh, you've given me Pogo Jump. Of course you've given me Pogo Jump. Major improvement from the original is HUD is semi-normal compared to Windows. Did they make the entire HUD in Windows font? That is horrible. I would love to see a screen cap of that. Like, if you do have a picture of it somewhere, or I could just look it up after this. Is this just the crap life, was it? That just sounds fun. If there was an entire HUD of Windows. Oh god, Windows. Why does it exist? I don't know. Ooh, that ice guy did somewhat get in the way there. Pogo Jump's just the right amount of madness for us, I did just get murdered, but Pogo Jump's not as bad as I gave it credit for originally. Like, honestly, it is usable. I do still have a double jump too. thanks to this heart I've got. Until I take extra damage, I will be fine. Want this heart. There we go. Rooms are now bumpy. Upwards dashing. I can get all the way to the top of the room if I really want. That's nice. Being able to just navigate around the maps, always a key part of winning any game. Just assuming this game's the same and that you want to be able to move around a lot. I should really look into getting the OBS chat overlay thing over my game. I wouldn't have to look to the second monitor whenever I need to read things. I can see in the corner of my eyes there is stuff happening in the chat. I don't know if it's just votes. I want to be able to check. Describes itself as offensive, unfunny and tasteless. Ah yeah, that's an apt description of wingdings, isn't it? Why would you ever use wingdings? Like, imagine doing an entire report or like something for university or something important. And it's just in the wingdings. Would you get kicked out of the university? Would you just be kicked off of your course entirely? Oh no, I've lost my extra jump. Oh, that was useful. I liked having an extra jump. Did we get a bit of money though? That money's nice. Yeah, that extra jump is what was helping me actually get rid of the people. I do still have the upwards dash. So that's fine enough. I do still have some ability. So pogo jump, extra jump as well as that was very nice. If I take this heart, I don't know quite what happens. I want to try taking both of these though. Yeah, I did lose my fancy lucky heart, which is a bit of a shame, but taking both of them should be worth it. Yeah, ice, as usual, is coming in clutch. This is carrying me through things. Westward winds, that's going to be an annoying one. I can't really camp in one spot now. However, we can buy ourselves an extra heart slot, which I feel is the right way to go. We'll wait for this timer to go down a bit. Oh, let other people decide. Another spiked heart, I believe, would destroy my current spiked heart, so that wouldn't actually do anything. Oh, it's got a lot of copyrighted music in it. Yeah, I need to be careful of that. Luckily, I've not got any copyright strikes or anything so far. Yeah, smaller channel like mine, I don't know if I'd survive getting even one. Anyway, vote's almost up. What do we get? We get a slot and a heart to fill it. Lovely. Got a gizmo. And the wind's blowing, but the particle effects have gone. Okay, we've got particle effects back now, so that's fine. It's going to be a real nuisance to fight with this wind, but that's fine enough. Apparently those blue slimes, I avoided damage with my spiked heart. Pogo jump, can I actually get over here? Yeah. I really don't like westward winds with pogo jump. If I stay on the ground, I don't get blown around, I don't think. But then I also fall into lava pits like that, I can't time pogo jumps to take off. On top of ice as well right now, which is a bad idea. Just got itchy nose, which is also not great. Okay, we're managing this. Just, but we are managing it. This gizmo's probably coming in very useful. Much more useful than I'd be able to really recognise. Yeah, we are surviving. It's been tough, but we are surviving. An extra heart or something is very much needed, but get awfully lucky for that. We get no mod. I'll mask the enemies. Okay, so I don't have ice anymore. Okay. Okay, that could be bad. It's maybe the Doom mod adds crack life death messages when you die. Okay. Is that Doom Eternal? Because if so, I might give that a shot in my spare time. I do have Doom Eternal. That just seems like fun. If I can get to that heart up top, that'd be nice. We do need some more of these gone. Such as that green. Lovely. Can't quite get up. Yes, there we go, managed to get a lucky heart. I timed this right as well. I should be able to get my way up here. Oh, I just fell to my death. Lovely. That was mostly on me, I'm not going to blame chat for that one. The wind's still blowing. We've also got spiky floors, which is good against the enemies, bad for me as well though. I've just got ourselves a spiky heart, might as well take that. Good one to have. Okay, what have we got over this side? Fair few things. Gizmo's helping out. Got another heart. Thank God we got another heart. That guy just jumped into lava zone of course, that's fine. Yeah, I seem to be getting the hang of this, at least partly. I think if I come back to stream this next week, which I likely will, I am having a good time, then things will be going a lot better than they have been today. Hopefully anyway. I'm about to reach my current record in runes. I apparently need to be followed by people. Fairly certain everyone here again has followed me already, so I do appreciate all of that. But it's the most useful message, isn't it? God, I hate the bats. Seems Gizmo's helping to take care of them for the most part though, so that's all good. Sticky floors. Oh, we get another heart. Lovely. We needed the health. Even a fire one protects us a little bit from either bats or just me being stupid, which, I'll be honest, is probably the thing I need protected from more. That Diglett I don't want to get too close to until I've taken care of some more of these enemies. Oh, Gizmo managed to get the bat, thankfully. Let's see, can we take care of this? Yes we can. We get even more jumps. Perfect. But this is going well now. I know I keep saying perfect a lot, but it really is going well. That's me able to just fly, pretty much. Ah, what kind of food you ordering, John? What's the free? Getting anything fancy, or is it just a fairly normal meal? No room captain, rooms are big, rooms are hills. Regular size. Regular size for enemies? Don't know. I don't know, but imagine not for rooms. This guy's on fire though. Which, no, he had Midas. Alright, so it's not fire, he's just going to be getting the extra money. Apparently touched one of those slime things, that's fine, but I had the spike heart that negated damage. Midas has worn off, we just got lucky and got some more coins there. Getting awfully lucky in fact. That's the lucky heart doing that for the most part. Okay, let's keep on moving. These rooms really are big. But we're almost at room 25. Is this the next boss? There's a shop. What is it? It's not fun by the looks of it. Okay, that's fine. That was just a hill. I got power. Good to see. Apparently people aren't voting, which is a bit of a shame. But let's see, what is this boss? The giant fiery bats. This extra jump should actually be mostly fine. It can just eat me. Come on, just give it a big ol' whack. he looking to bite me when he does that? I think he might be. What's he doing? Summoning a lot of these weird green ones which I don't like. There we go. What's he up to? He's launching fire. I somewhat walked into that. Is he looking to eat me? No, he's just crashing down. I might be able to finish him off in this one volley. Not quite, he's getting close though. He's about to launch some stuff. I walked into the other fireball. Still do have the extra jump from my heart. There we go, managed to finish him. So finish his bats on. What does that lock heart do? That an extra heart slot? That looks it, to be honest. It's an extra heart in my container slots. It's a very nice thing. Tiny enemies. Rooms are now flaming. Got an extra heart slot yet again. Oh, we got a new weapon, the boomerang. New shortcut to phase 2. We skip this. And... oh. Oh no. Oh, that is a cursed description. I'm going to have everyone in chat yelling fists. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. But yeah, phase 2, and I have a boomerang. Whatever that means. Seems to be pretty good. Oh, and here comes the fist. Yeah, that apparently didn't do anything. I don't think it came in at a good time. Might be a screen clear for enemies. Yeah, this boomerang seems nice. Pogo jump doesn't even seem all that bad at this point. I say that pogo jump's still terrible, but honestly, I'm dealing with it. Oh my god, there we go. Managed to hit him. Finally. Oh, and we've got a weird room. And I did manage to get myself an extra heart too. There's a lot of votes coming in. Got a room captain. We need people to vote on what happens in here. And we're just stacking some stuff. Let me reposition quickly. There we go. Yeah, things possibly go invisible. I'd imagine something will regardless. Boomerang, fire in the direction I'm currently holding move. No. I don't know how it fires. We do have one block though. I'd imagine you could crush me if you try your hardest. Can I get up to that exit now? No, I can't. Get up to it from here. No. Oh, you're building stuff. Didn't quite manage to get in. Timing these dashes is a real nuisance when you have boxed me in now. Oh no. If you do both numbers at the same time, I will be crushed. I then get an escape though. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. I think I can escape. Let's go. I didn't get crushed, thank God. Invisible enemies. Rooms are tiny. I don't even know what enemies are like in this area. Oh no. They are invisible though. Apparently dead too. Yeah, I don't know what these enemies are. This is horrible. How am I supposed to fight things I don't know? Apparently took some damage there from something. Still don't know what I'm trying to attack. Has the room opened up yet? No, it's not, but I've killed an enemy. Ah, and you're getting a pizza. Can't go wrong with pizza. All you need to do is call out Fuke in the server for burning his pizza that one time. Because we're not allowed to let him live it down. So make sure you tell him. Earth's a graphene heart. I mean, an extra slot's nice, but graphene? Earth's graphene? Sounds interesting. Apparently there's 5 people watching, so I will wait a little bit and see if anyone else wants to vote in. I might just press the button and call the vote a little bit early. Yeah. There's not really many people around. Extra slot though. And a graphene heart. Whatever that means. Oh, I've got double jump. Lovely. Just get enemies to fall onto spikes. Apparently they don't take damage from spikes, some of them enemies. Seems a little unfair. Ah, I kinda walked into that, didn't I? Okay, come on. Oh, we've got a Midas enemy. Let's see, how much money can I get? 1 whole coin from this room. Yeah, this next room I'll one-shot things, and they'll be dropping me money. Come on, Midas. Oh, look at all this money. I've got nothing to spend it on, I've got way too much. It's hardly a complaint though. The round enemies. That the spiky ones and the ones which go rolling around then potentially. Yeah, it would seem it. Still have Midas though, supposedly. They've lost that by now. I'll hardly complain about it though. Extra money. And an awful lot of it. As well as insta-kills. Extra hearts and ice. Very nice to have. Right, still got Midas? I think I do, but enemies do also get frozen. And the Midas has finally run out. What do these round enemies actually do? I don't think they've damaged me even once yet. Don't like how they've got an anus in the middle of it either. That's not the best. Yeah, this is going well. He's given me a bow. I was quite enjoying a boomerang, but oh well. Bow should do the job. Especially with ice. I mean, ice works with anything, to be honest. You gave money in that package. Sadly, it fell into pit, then I fell into lava. I have got another heart, so I'm doing fine enough. With another fancy heart as well. Can I keep this lock heart? But also, I want the lucky one. Lucky one just sounds fun. Weather's sunny. It just puts a filter over everything. Rooms are huge. Rooms go up. Alright. I need to bomb the floor. I can't do anything here, so I'm entirely reliant on you. And I need to hope you don't bomb me. Imagine you will be doing your best, however, to bomb me. It's just how Twitch chat goes. Oh, there goes more. What happens next? More bombings. Who would have guessed? Have I got a way down yet? Yeah, column 2 to be bombed at some point. I've got my way down. Ah, there we go. Ask and I shall receive apparently. An awful lot of bombs at that. That lovely gizmo. Rooms are now on fire. And I've got ice, that should be fine enough. If I stay here, I should be able to stop pretty much anything from getting to me. But then the rest of the room doesn't spawn in. That doesn't quite work, does it now? I'm gonna make my way through this. I've got to time it just right. That was not just right. I am terrible at platforming. I think that's been thoroughly demonstrated in this stream. Oh no. I actually do parkour. I don't like parkour. I also don't like having to go past all these fiery things. Just in general, even if I wouldn't have to parkour much. Ah, and you're trying to bomb me. Okay, is this? Yeah, that's the room cleared. Fuck Christ. We're finished that for now then. What have you got? Sharp enemies. Oh, they're annoying. I don't like those sharp ones. Got extra heart. I will take that. There we go. Get rid of him. Let's see, I need to time this just correctly. There we go. This one, I'm not entirely sure what I have to do. I think it's a case of timing it again. Guy's fallen down. Can't actually get him with spikes, which is annoying. Does seem to be immune to it. Do you have a fire heart left? I just lost one of them, but I have one more to go. So, worst case scenario, I can avoid a bit of damage from these fireballs. So let's get rid of some of them, run away because they explode into spikes. More spikes and such. Now I just attack, hope I don't die. There we go. Can I get him from here? I can, and that was the last enemy. Got tons and tons of money. Just be worrying about that in the slightest. Got a good amount of health as well, so that's good. I will just attack and hope things go relatively well. What's in the box? It's a bomb this time. It was random, so I won't blame you for anything. Oh, that's a diamond heart. I believe that one can take 2 hits, rather than the normal 1 hit. That's a very nice one to get. Especially just from an enemy. Imagine it's somewhat rare, potentially. It still does seem to be just you in the chat, John Wants the Free, which is a bit of a shame. I had a few people around earlier. It was nice having lots of new people. Playing new follows though, so that's nice. No one's really using the bit jar, which is also fine. Yeah, I'm feeling I'm getting into streaming some more, which is always nice. I did want to try and get more into streaming over the summer, since I've got ages of just nothing of any real consequence. Apart from moving into a flat with some friends for university stuff. So now tiny. Alright. It seems too tiny, it just seems the roof's a bit lower. I can deal with. Smaller roofs, it's not the worst thing ever. Should move over here though, to avoid the spiky enemies. Took a bit of damage there, I think that was a diamond heart protected me. Why the diamond heart protected me from it? over any of the other hearts. That's fine regardless. When I'll be joining the Minecraft server? I'll likely join after stream. I'll be just a sec. Alright, back to game. You can drink as well. Yeah, I'll be having food once I'm done with the stream. Then I'll likely join the Minecraft server once that's done with. Possibly I'll stream a little bit of it, just since it's my first time back to it, and I did stream it before, didn't really have anyone coming along, but I would like to try and get stuff onto the YouTube channel for it. Just gonna do upload VODs, and if people do want to ever watch Minecraft stuff I did, then I wouldn't want them to be missing the grand return to everything. They're wanting wing as well, so I will do one vote there then. Let's do it. I think only your first vote counts, I don't think your second one matters at all. That's fine though. Now, we've got plenty of hearts. We're fighting a giant hammer. Just because that's the weapon I started with? God, that was not a fun one to try and deal with. Okay, I don't like this hammer. He's a pain to fight. Don't know what he's up to. Oh, we're getting close though. Only lost 2 hearts, I have plenty to spare. You've given me yet another heart. I've lost yet another one though. Okay. Barely red, should be about to die. Is that it? There it is. Defeated yet another boss. Do you unlock a new weapon at this stage? Unlock something? A frying pan! Why on earth would I want to use a frying pan? I'm kinda tempted to try it out, I'll be honest. And ruined enemies. Okay, I'll let you decide in the chat. Do you want a frying pan, or do you want me to go with the sensible option? I think frying pan's more likely to win, isn't it? But there is a bow right here. Just juggle them while I wait. I'm not seeing anything in the chat, I'll just go with a frying pan. Why not? Let's see. This seems like a terrible weapon. It really does. I just jumped into pit a few times there. It's a good start to a run, isn't it? This frying pan's awful. Why did I take the frying pan? I'm regretting this as much as I possibly could. Max Pan. What on earth does Max Pan mean? I'm confused. Crit still exists, it doesn't mean I got a crit. What does Max Pan mean? Am I supposed to be timing this better? I don't know. Got another heart, which is very much needed to have been learning how the frying pan might work. I still aren't entirely certain. Seems to have good damage though, it just maybe needs to have a bit of a wind up. Maybe it's knockback that it has. Can't really say for certain. You gave me spiky heart, sure. I'll take it. It makes me lose one of my other hearts, but it does make me resist a bit of damage from spikes. Got westward winds. I get to keep the gizmos. Perfect. What's a frying pan? What is that for frying pan? What does Max Pan mean? I want to assume it's a good thing getting Max Pan. Ah! Hello! Someone else in the chat. Good to see you. I've gone with a frying pan. I just unlocked it a moment ago, so I have no idea if it's any good or if I'm supposed to be doing it differently. That little guy is jumping in the air then falling down worries me though. I don't know what to do about him. I would have liked to have had maybe a bow and arrow, but I did give that up for a frying pan, which of course was a sensible option. I won't hear anyone say otherwise. What did I do with that guy? Is he going to make his way over? Okay, he falls down and he jabs me with his spikes. Good to keep in mind, Spike Heart does not resist his damage. Runes are now Hell's, I'm in desperate need of health. Thankfully, you're all going to be making me a bridge with any luck, so that helps out. Let's see, can chat build me a bridge? I've got fairly good jumping, so I should be able to go to pretty much any size. Yeah, let's see. We'll get a few nice pieces to the bridge. Do have westward winds, I do need to be a little bit careful. Little worried what's going to be made invisible, so that just went through. Can I make my way up there? I might be able to. It's hard with westward winds. Where's my dash gone? There it is. Managed to do it. Got extra money. Lovely. Got lightning. Lightning with a frying pan. Alright, I'll see you around, John. What's free? Thanks for dropping by. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I feel we're getting towards the end of the run. We've got invisible enemies too, which isn't great when there are spiky enemies. I could just have spikes appearing out of nowhere and have no idea why. I mean, I know why, but I wouldn't be aware of when it happens. Yeah, it just happened there. Luckily, it had Spike Heart that resisted some of the damage for me. Just had another enemy chuck something into me. I might be able to make it through the room. I don't know. It's going to be tough. Oh, we've got another heart. Okay. I might still survive then. Do have westward winds, which I don't like. Have enemies around here. Don't know what they're up to. Still alive apparently. Yeah, is this enemy I'm currently hitting with a frying pan? One of those round guys maybe. Okay, still got enemy around here. I can see my thing shooting at it. A spiky enemy. Alright. Enemy down here too. That's it. That's the room cleared. I've survived invisible enemies. Keep a move on then. Sticky floors, no room captain, tiny rooms. Oh god, pogo jump. Oh no, pogo jump. At least I can see the enemies who are inevitably going to kill me. I need to get that heart. Okay, I got the heart. I will still be dying in here though. Thanks to the big Diglett guy. He's completely blocking off my way to move. The enemies can go through him. And yeah, there I go. That's a good run. That's a good run. I was all the way from the start. Didn't have the boomerang or frying pan unlocked at the start. So I'm happy I managed to get that far. But yeah, I think I might leave it with that. I will come back to Screenflow. I had a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this. It's great having a lot of people coming along as well. Yeah, I do hope anyone still watching did enjoy too. And I hope you also have a good evening or day or whatever it might be for you. I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye for now though.